Oh, what up, everybody? It's me. So for some reason, kick isn't working. It's supposed to be, but it's not, which is kind of weird. I should probably move this down to like my main screen so I can actually look at you guys rather than be like, "Ooh, what's up there?" But hey, what up? We're gonna be chatting for a little while. We will be playing some Digimon later. I've got it all set up. Don't mind the inside of my mouth being purple. It has to do with the shaders. But hey, it's all good. We're having a good time. We've got new everything to the point that I even got new merch delivered to myself today of my own stuff. I got my sample. If you guys want to check out the Discord, you can definitely find it in there. I'm pretty sure some of the commands work. That is one of the few things I haven't worked out quite yet, is all of the commands being broken. But I'm slowly but surely getting this up and running again. As you see, these overlays are somewhat familiar to some of you. They're a little bit older, but they're more like that kind of tech kind of style, is going for the cyberpunky kind of thing. And there's different notifications for different things, so you'll see that if that ends up happening, like different follows from YouTube, Kick, Twitch, donations, that kind of thing. Like, those are all different. And we got the now playing up there, so that'll be cool. Got little bits of everything going on. I also managed to fix stuff like this. Stop! I managed to make that work. I don't know why I didn't hear it, but oh, I know why. It's because I have a desktop muted at the moment. Let me quickly solve why that is muted. And, well, unmute that for myself. So now I should be able to hear it if I do something like, maybe this?
Spank me like you mean it.
Got all sorts of weird stuff. Funny enough, I was about to start stream, right? And just before I pressed the start stream button, I got a phone call. And I was like, oh, a phone call. Who would be calling me after 8 p.m.? And it's my phone company. And he asked me, he's like, hey, blah, blah, blah. He's like, is this a good time? I was like, oh, I was just about to start work, but no big deal. Right? He goes, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I can call back another time. I was like, no, it's all good. Like, how long do you think it'll take? He's like, 5-10 minutes at most. I was like, oh, I work for myself, so it's not a big deal. I can put this off a little bit longer. And he was like, oh, you work for yourself? That's kind of cool. I was like, yeah, I'm like a YouTuber and streamer kind of thing. He goes, oh, that's actually really cool. Blah, blah, blah. Starts talking about that for a second. I'm like, okay, so what did we need today? He's like, oh, and it was kind of funny. He asked about if I need like any of the deal type things, and I was like, no, I get like the texts, I get like the emails, all that stuff. I'm not too concerned about it. I've already got what I need. And he was like, oh, okay. So that call was like a few minutes long, so it wasn't that bad. And then I go to click the like start stream, which I'm seeing a weird orange dot next to YouTube, and I don't know what that does, but I have everything set up. Botrix has correctly joined the channel. Wow, it's about goddamn time you did. Well, at least I'm streaming on YouTube and it's working. I don't know why there's an orange fucking thing, but we'll ignore that for now. And I was like, well, let's see if it actually works. If it doesn't, I will cry a little bit, but I'm attempting a new way to stream using Stream Elements has this new thing. So it's Stream Elements multi-streaming, and trying that. Big old nerd right here. I was using my brain today, all right? But I got all this all set up, so yay. I got the model looking the way I want. We got the new one. All right, along with the, it's more in line with like the new design that we've got. And, you know, got like the coat that's got a bit of a glow to it, you know? It doesn't really look like it does, but if I turn it off, you really notice it. So it makes more sense. But we got the date and time. We got the goal for the monies. We got the now playing songs up there. And hopefully YouTube's shouldn't be getting the audio. I don't think YouTube gets the music, but I'm sorry, guys. You can see the audio visualized behind you. We all know that, like, yeah, YouTube is a great platform for videos. It's not the best for streaming quite yet. And I'm not too concerned about copyrighted music being in stuff that's not going to be in a VOD. So, but I don't think Kick is streaming too, because it didn't look like it was when I was on the dashboard. So I was like, oh, that's probably not good. But no big deal. It's fine. I don't need to be streaming everywhere I want to. I mean, it's no big deal. I'll just cry about it. My house is mostly empty for right now. I think my brother's still here, but if he's not, then I am all alone. So it's just us. And don't worry, we will be playing some Digimon later. We will, I just want to show off what I did, you know, like, I mean, you can kind of see it subtly there every once in a while. There's like a glitch effect on screen. This is kind of wobbling right here. You barely see it, but it is kind of wobbling. right? So to give a little bit of motion to the thing. You can kind of see it actually. If I point with this little bit of hair here, right here, you can see it wobbling a little bit. And like the color changed up there a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of animation to it. Not a whole lot. You saw it right there, right in my face. Yeah, right there. The glitch. There's a little bit of a glitch there. No big deal. No big deal. It's a little bit of fun stuff. We got the rotator up there. That's only for Twitch at the moment. I think there's a YouTube one. I think so. I think. But I didn't feel like setting that up as well. Because then I'd have to set it so that one will disappear after a little while. And the other one will appear. And then it has to disappear after a certain amount of time. I have to line all that up. And maybe I'll do that. Maybe. Maybe. Or if I can find a way to make it vertical, I can put the YouTube one over there. In that bar. But yeah, so now we're a little bit more in line with what my new VTuber design is. And I think it's kind of cool. I still want to tweak a lot of things on it. Like some of the stuff, like the hair goes through the coat, and I don't know how to properly add physics to that without going into Unity, and I'm not the best with Unity. But for a V-Roid, I think I did okay. All right, I think I did okay. Yeah, so we're gonna be hanging out, and I was fancy. All right, I put a mask over that. You see that at the top there where BB's name is, right next to it where it says the little Twitch icon and it's covered? I put a mask on that. I'm proud of myself. I don't know why it's only closing one eye when I close both, but whatever. Oh, now I have to close both. All right, cool. And then I've got I got English is not my best language. Unfortunately, it's my only one. If I could just respond to you with like grunts, I'd probably do that. I'd go full caveman. I already look like one in real life, so why not? But yeah, so I got a notification on my phone literally as stream started, and I was like, oh, okay, like what is this? And it's a YouTube comment. All right, now I don't know what this YouTube comment is on because I just got the notification. I didn't actually go and look. I just see the notification in my window, and it's just a person that says, "You are aware you are a grown man, right?" You're goddamn right I am. I am a loser though, so fuck you. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. All right. See now, how do they know? How do they know I'm a grown ass man? Maybe I'm a child. I'm not, but maybe they don't know that. I could just be a foolish little babu. I'm not though. I am a full grown ass man. I am fully aware of this. And I should just reply with lol, yeah. I think that would be a funny reply. I mean, why not? Fuck it. We ball. I got nothing going for me. I live in mommy and daddy's basement, all right? I drink my anime girl thighs just like the next man, all right? I like eating my PB&J sandwiches. I actually kind of prefer, you make toast and you put peanut butter, cheese, and ketchup on it. Way better, way better. And everyone says, oh, that sounds gross. Try it. Add bacon and egg. Guess what? Breakfast. Breakfast sandwich. The cheese goes in the omelet goes on the toast. You throw some bacon on there with some ketchup. Your toast already got peanut butter, so I mean, think about it. I'm just missing eggs and bacon. It's the same shit. Same shit. Really good. And it's healthy. Okay. Because think about it. The toast, I'm getting my grains. Okay. Peanut butter, I'm getting some protein. Right? Cheese, I'm getting some dairy. And the ketchup, I'm getting my tomatoes. That's a fruit. And that's my argument, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, man. I don't know why it's not tracking this eye. Like, I am closing an eye right now. It's not... Does my robot eye not close? Oh my god, it doesn't. It doesn't do it on its own. I got something to fix later. Holy shit. But yeah, BB, how's your day been since I stopped harassing you earlier? Hopefully good. Oh boy. Yeah, so I'm gonna lose my tracking for a moment as I drink some of my gamer subs and rehydrate. It's been all right, just all right. I was hanging out with Bio earlier. I know they're lurking. They said they would lurk. You guys are lurking, and you just stop by and you're like, I'm out of here. Please lurk, please. I need my numbers up. Help me, help me, help me, bro. I wish I had all of my old stuff still, and I remembered how to use it. And like I could do like the little zoom, so it's like and like it doesn't just go down on screen. Like it actually zooms out on my face. But I don't know if the move transition type stuff was free still. The one I went to go use, the Stream FX, not free anymore. And I was like, what the fuck? That's sad. I don't know how to get that back now because I didn't have a backup. I thought I would have a backup. I have a backup of a bunch of stuff I didn't know I had a backup of. But I don't got a backup of the stuff I used, which is a bummer. But oh well, no big deal. And I have a plan for a video I need to film later. And it's gonna be a short video, but it's for that the VTuber agency thing I was talking about before. So I think I should do it and make it really cool. I don't know why it's not tracking that eyeball. Like, does it? Hello, eyeball? That is so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. That's very strange to me. So, oh well. What you guys doing today? You having a good time? You having a fun time? Do you like the new setup of everything? I mean, I'm very proud of how this all came along. I kind of like tossed it all together in like Photoshop and was just like, what do you guys think? And I was like, you know what? Regardless of what you guys fucking think, I like it. So I'm going to do it. And I did. And I'm very proud of myself that I got it all working. Yeah, I am literally, I look like half handicapped when I do that. Anyways. BB was there and I was just like, yo, like, I'll check out this and we'll change up this and we'll do this. And he was like, that's pretty cool. I like that. And I was like, thanks, bro. I enjoy having a yes man. It's nice. There's a few things I need to tweak still, but I'm very proud of it. I got the new merch that came in, so check Twitter or Discord if you want to go see what that looks like. It's pretty cool. And then I've got like new overlays. The alerts are different. Well, I guess not really new overlays. These are my old ones. But like they're old ones I haven't used in a very long time. So new again. It's like buying a new used car. It's new to you, right? Got a little rotator down there so you can see my different socials and that weird ass fucking long name for the server. We really got to get that server boosted up. If you guys got Discord Nitro, we got to boost that server so we can have a custom name. Because that's a weird string of letters. It looks like there's an oo-woo in there, but I don't think that there is. Yeah. I've been posting a lot of like my shorts and stuff like that on like YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok. So I made sure that those were on there. I think, is YouTube in that? Hold on. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. It doesn't even have my YouTube there. I fucked up. That's not good. I can add it. It's fine. It's the same as that right there. It's just search up trash underscore mouse underscore underscore. You'll find me. Even if it's just one underscore or there's no underscores, you'll find me. I'm sure you will. My profile picture is the same on everything. It's that it's this, but a blue background. The old background I used to use. So yeah, having a good time. And I adjusted that. That took way too long to change that chat. That chat right there. Oh my god, was that a pain in the ass? To be able to make it so it didn't have a background behind each layer of text that came up. Oh my god. That took way too much effort. By the way, BB, how is my audio? Because I know you were there when I was talking about it before, that I changed up some mic settings, and oh boy, that is, that could have been really bad, and I didn't even do a test stream on like my other channels to be able to figure that out. Could have done it on my bot channel, didn't. Sounds good, brother. You're not hearing my voice cut out randomly, and like when I like saying certain words, it'll just not pick it up, and not hearing any like crackling or popping or background sound or like some whining or anything like that. None of that. I don't know if you're listening with headphones or not. Headphones does make a big difference. So that could be a problem. Because if you don't hear it with the headphones, we're good. But if you do hear it with headphones, uh-oh. So far, nope, sounds clear. Fuck yeah, my guy. Let's fucking go. All right. Yeah, because I swapped up how my mic was going through. I'm using my headphones. Hell yeah, brother. So I mixed things around a little bit trying to make it work. And I'm hoping it works. But I don't know. I changed up a lot of shit. So, and hopefully all of my alerts work. I never even set up Treat Stream again. The only thing on there is a burrito, of which I would kill for a fucking burrito, by the way. Wink, wink, nudge. I winked with the wrong eye. It's the eye that doesn't work. There you go. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If anyone wants to send me a burrito, I will be so happy. I don't know if I have the sound alerts hooked up still. It's on there. The alert should be there, but I don't know if it works. That could be a problem. Because I'm pretty sure sound alerts is down there. And I don't know if it's activated or not. You guys would have to check that for me. And I'm not saying like check with bits or anything. I'm just saying like check to see if it's enabled. If it's enabled, cool. If it's not, oh, I fucked up. So not good. Not good at all. Also, funny thing. I had this this girl that I stopped talking to like forever ago.
No.
I say the word girl and you nut? What the fuck? Who nutted? Bro. You know what? I can see who did it. Baby. Yeah, so anyways, I had a girl message me earlier. I know, women, terrifying. But she stood me up for like a few dates in the past. And then she ended up getting like a boyfriend, right? So like homegirl messaged me and she was like, hey, I know we were supposed to go on a couple dates and I bailed. I'm sorry for that. Would you want to like hang out, go see a movie or something sometime? And I was like, don't you also have a boyfriend? Because she ended up getting a boyfriend at that time too. And she was like, oh no, no. I was like, oh, okay. Right, you're in a relationship last I saw. Right? And she's like, oh no, I yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm not anymore. I'm like, oh, okay. When do you want to hang out? I know, I'm pretty busy working. Like, I work a lot. I could probably make time, though. When you thinking? When are you free? I can make time. When are you thinking? And she's just like, tonight? And I'm like, okay, so she's trying to smash. And don't get me wrong, I'm down, but I'm busy. Tonight is not the night, all right? Fridays, streams. You know what also happens on Fridays? Spoopy. We watch spooky videos in the Discord server. By the way, join the fucking Discord server if you haven't. We watch like creepy videos and whatnot after stream. And then yeah, I was like, I thinking about it, I was like, I could probably. The boys won't be upset if Spoopy starts at like 4 a.m. I was like, hey, it'll be fine. I mean, they'll be like, get it, bro. Right? But I don't think that's gonna happen tonight. So whatever. I don't care. I'm here. I am a little boy hanging around with you guys. Little boy. I meant to say spoopy boy. I am a child at heart. I'm also very stupid. Anyways, no big deal. Oh. Yeah, so, yeah. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm very special. I normally try and make like a list with a bunch of jot notes of like, hey, I should talk about this tonight. Or like blah blah blah. And I forgot to do that. So I'm just kind of like listing this off the top of my head. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Would you look at that? A spoopy friend is a message of me, my artist. I got my my merch in, my mouse pad or desk mat, I guess is more accurate because it's really fucking big. Okay, and I sent a picture of it to the Discord and on Twitter, and I sent it to her personally. I was like, look whose design is on merch. And she was like, nice. So that was the reply I just got. I'm gonna just message her and be like, come lurk in my stream. Come lurk in my stream. Boost my numbers. Reface. They'll be like, no. Fuck you. I'll be like, okay, I'm sorry I'm not playing Power World. She plays a lot of Power World. Good old Spooky Cream VT. It's weird, SWAT, when people change up their username, it confuses me. Which is funny, because I've changed up my username a lot over the years. Like, I stuck with Trash Mouse. Like, once I got Trash Mouse, I was like, that's me. That's me. Which, ironically, I might be changing if I get into that agency. But, like, not the point. Just remember, I'll always have this as a fallback in case something happens. So, good times. But, yeah. I'm just having a chill night, all right? Like, I've had a day where I didn't want to do nothing. And you know what I did during this day of doing nothing? I scripted an entire video and even did, like, a scene play for it, so I know exactly what I want to do. And I mixed up a lot of stuff in my stream. And I did some Photoshop. And I did some research on some stuff. And I came up, or I found a bunch of reference designs that I could use for my Redbubble store. What a good time. The day that I said I didn't want to do nothing, I did a bunch of stuff. And then I uploaded a bunch of like shorts and like Instagram reels and like on TikTok and Twitter and all that. Yeah. On days where I'm like, I'm not gonna do nothing, I end up doing like the most. Like I even like my cousin, his vehicle broke down, so I was like, he got it towed to our place because we have a long laneway and he has a tiny apartment area with like shitty way to get his truck into there. So I was like, yeah, we have a fucking 130-foot laneway, dude. Just come drop it off here. So I was shooting the shit with him for a while, shooting the shit with my dad for a while. I swear I did more. I mean, Bio and I were just talking shit to each other earlier. It was great. We had the strangest dick measuring contest. Where we just kept trying to one up each other with like the weirdest thing, right? And I don't know who won really. We just kind of laughed about it. We started showing like our like video game collections and like random stuff that we have, like my Digivice. I showed my iDog that I've got. Our knife collections. We had a disagreement about what knives are legal and not illegal, and he was like, "Well, that one's a war crime," and I was like, "Brother, it's only a war crime if you're at war. Also, not illegal in my country, so not in all countries. Ironically, the country that has like the strictest laws about fucking knives and guns is the one that wasn't illegal in. But not the point. Oh, this is such a good song. Oh my god. If you guys are on YouTube and you can't hear it, I highly recommend looking up that song. It's really good. Name of it is at the top. The YouTube channel is from is underneath. So you should check that out. It's a pretty good song. It's like a mixture of like 5 songs? 6 songs? Is this the one that's 5? Or is it 4? Oh, let me look. This is a mixture of 6 songs. Nier Automata, Attack on Titan, Devil May Cry, Metal Gear, Doom, and Sonic? I think that's Sonic. I don't know what Sonic it is. I don't. It's one of the. It's the weird one. Sonic Forces. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a mixture of Bury the Light, Devil May Cry 5, A Beautiful Song, Nier Automata, The Only Thing They Fear Is You, Doom Eternal, The Rumbling, Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2, Rules of Nature, Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance, Infinite, Sonic Forces, Beyond Infinite, Sonic Forces. So it's pretty good. I like it. I think it's neat. Seamus! What up, bitch? How you doing? Look at all this new stuff, man. And like, if someone follows on Kick, it does a notification. If someone subscribes on YouTube, it does a notification. Someone follows on Twitch, it does a notification. Someone does, well, I guess any of the things on those, like whether it be like donations or like tips, cheering. Oh, tips is different. Tips is pink. But like the whole overlay changes color, dude. New stuff indeed. Oh, Nacho! Nacho! Nacho, do you want to join me in call? You want to join? Yeah, buddy. Oh shit! Get in the server. Streaming. Nacho, bro, I haven't seen you in fucking forever. I tried playing Stalker. I am so bad at that game, bro. When I got back into streaming, I tried playing it, and oh god, I'm still alive. You better fucking be. Get in the virtual vermin streaming voice call. I think you're one of the few people that has the ability to do that. Roles, 18 plus, yeah. Stream friendly, yeah, you can. Yeah. Hop in, bro. Hop in. But yeah, I was so bad at Stalker, bro. Like, I was like, this is a game that I need to not play on stream because I need to use my brain. Oh my god, I actually have to think when I play. Oh, because Nacho, not this Christmas that just passed, but the Christmas before, bought me the first 3 Stalker games, and I really wanted to play them once I got the new computer, and then I didn't get the new computer until like October, November of this past year, so I couldn't play them, and I really wanted to. And then I played them, and hey, there you are. I see you in call, brother. Are you muted, Nacho? I see you in the call, brother. Probably. Bro doesn't know if he's muted or not. Brother man, my friend, hello. Yeah, man, I realize I'm very fucking stupid, and I'm like, oh, this is a game I need to use my brain for. Technical difficulties, fair enough. I feel that. That is literally like I am scuffed RS. I get you. When BRB, what I miss, I was talking about how stupid I am trying to play Stalker, because Greyvok, Silversmith over there, I call him Nacho because I don't know. I've always known you as Nacho. That's how I met you. Your username in VR chat was Nacho. I got a cough. One moment. Oh my god. Oh, lost my tracking. Hi. Yeah, so it was Nacho Bandit, I think. I've always just called him Nacho. And then he bought me the Stalker games, not this past Christmas, but the one before that. And I was like, yo, I'll definitely play that on stream when I get my new computer. And I didn't get the computer until like, I think it was like October, November of this past year. I think it was October. Maybe September? No, it was October, November. Yeah, October. And then I tried playing them on stream and you guys were like, no, don't do that. You're bad. And I was like, okay. So that's definitely going to be a game series I play on my own. I haven't played a lot yet because I got distracted. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I get into games and then I'm just like, wow. Nothing else exists except for this. And that was me with Zenless Zone Zero for the longest time. And then it became, Bloodborne. Played the fuck out of Bloodborne. And then it was, Near Replicant. And I took a little bit of a break from that because I got busy with other stuff. And now it's been Digimon. So I'm probably going to get back into it because Stalker looks fucking insane. So I've heard that there's the best way to play it is like some mod or something. I need to look into that. But that'll be really cool. I know that Rel will probably laugh at me for not being good at the games because Rel's like, oh, why aren't you good at games? I'm like, bro, you can't say shit. I'm just bad. Also, we watched all of Skibbity Toilet together. You can't talk shit. This shit talk me anymore because like we're both bad now. All right, like, that's just how it works. Also, Skibbity Toilet is crazy. I was expecting just dumb toilets singing, and that's kind of how it is at first, and then it is insane. And like I was pretty stoked. I liked it. You know, like there's a lot. There's a lot. Like a lot. And I got invested, and now I get it. And there's like betrayals and shit. It's so insane. I was not expecting Skibbity Toilet to hit so hard, bro. Nacho, have you fixed your microphone yet, brother? I mean, he's here, but I think he's dead. Oh. Keep cycling. Oh. What do you mean cycling? Like your mic just isn't picking up, or the Discord server is cycling? Connection keeps dropping. Oh. Is your Discord update like fully up to date? The only thing I can think of is like exiting Discord and then opening it again. The only thing I've ever done to fix it. Or like leaving the call and then rejoining. It should have a little green arrow at the top right if it's not up to date. If it is, then just leave call and rejoin call. That's the way I've fixed that before. And if that doesn't work, then I completely quit Discord and then like close it down completely and then open it up again. But I don't know. All right. Well, it's looking like, knock on wood, that stream is working correctly. I don't know if it's working for Kick yet. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, for some reason Kick isn't working, which sucks, but whatever. Twitch seems to be working, and I think YouTube is working. Take a quick look. Yeah, it looks like it is. Cool. Oh well. I don't really care. It is what it is. All right, so Nacho is testing these out. We'll see if it works. And then we'll have my boy, who has a much sexier voice than me. But I mean, whatever. I'm just here. All right. You're about to lose my tracking again as I drink some more gamer subs. You know, it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the hair like this, but I kind of like it at the same time. It just seems like there's a lot of poof. I don't know about that part. I think it needs more of a curve to the top. But hey, I'm not a 3D modeler, and I'm not the best at B-Roid. Are you still cycling? Boy. That's weird. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, no. It doesn't want me to hear my man's sexy voice. We could talk about the dumbest shit, too. And then when I start up actual playing, like, Digimon, I'll have someone to commentate with me, and you'll be like, wow, this is fucking stupid. Why not? You know? Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, man, my nose got itchy. Yep. So, what else is going on in my life right now? There's the application that I was going through, trying to apply for an agency, and I'm working on that. I've got a whole video planned out for it that'll actually hopefully look cool. Because one of the things that I have listed as one of my skills is editing, and I was like, well, I might as well make a nicely well-edited video for this 30-second clip that they're asking for. Because everyone else is probably just being like, hey guys, look at me. My name is the Special Boy, and I would like to be a VTuber for your agency because I think that I deserve it because I play video games and I go really quiet for like an hour at a time. Funny. Flip that, chat. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, mine's gonna be stupid. Like, really fucking stupid. But in a good way. And it's gonna show off my editing skills, which I hate that I have editing skills because I hate editing, but I mean, whatever. And I feel like it'll be a good way to show it off, because if I'm showing it off nice, then they'll be like, oh, this guy actually knows what the fuck he's doing and he's got a sense of humor, so maybe we can choose him. And I'm like, yeah, there's like hundreds of people that have already applied. In like the first day, there was like 500. I have 8 more days to film and edit a video that I like. But I mean, I scripted it. And I even did like scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4 type thing for it. And I feel like that is a very good way to do that, even though I hate scripts. But I needed to have my like thoughts cohesive. And I think of a funny way to do things. So maybe? I don't know. It should be good. And then worst case, I just worked on my editing skills a bit and I made a video. And if they don't like it and then they want to do an adopt later on, they could be like, hey, yo. And I'll be like, hey, you can keep me as trash. I'm fine with it. Right? Because like everyone wants like their fancy names where it sounds like it's Japanese or something like that. And like, don't get me wrong, I love Japanese shit. You know, like my logo has Japanese in it. But I'm a fucking snow monkey. I'm from Canada, bud. All right. I speak English and not very well. All right. Like, how about that? All right. So I think it's gooder if I just show off myself and I don't try and be some like pretend Japanese thing that a lot of people seem to do. I'm just like, I like Japanese. I respect it. So it's a big part of my life is like Japanese culture because I love like Shinto. I love, you know, like their sense of community and like the respect that they have for each other. Right. So, I mean, obviously anime and shit like that too. And like fucking their food, but like, and their music's pretty dope also. But like the main things that I like are like the religious aspect and like the culture aspect. So I'm like, yo, I want that ingrained with my shit. Hence the sakura trees behind me. All right. You know, I like this shit. I think it's cool. I think it's neat. But I'm not going to pretend that I'm Japanese like a bunch of weeaboos do and they make some Japanese sounding name. I'm like, no, I'm trash, bro. I'm barely fucking human. I am an anime boy on the internet. All right. Like, I don't have much going for me. All right. Like, I try and make my model look kind of cool. I try and make him look kind of pretty. Right? Because in real life, if I shave my beard, I look pretty. If I keep the beard, I look like a caveman, but a scary caveman. And I don't like people bothering me. So a creepy caveman boy. Very good. Very good. I look kind of like a biker too, because, you know, I wear leather jackets. I have my like actual like motorcycle jackets. I've got my like, well, they're motorbike jackets. They're like biker type jackets. And then I've got like motorcycle jackets, like the sport jackets. I've got like my standard leather jackets. I got like my leather trench coat. Like I wear all like the leather shit. I wear all the chains. I wear the ripped clothes. I wear cowboy boots. And if it's not cowboy boots, it's combat boots. So I kind of got that going for me. So I understand why people are a little intimidated. Plus being part native and having like the resting, I'm going to fucking kill you face. which apparently looks like the sad face on this. I don't know why. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
That's always worked for me.
There we go, my boy.
Yep.
All right, guys, how's his audio? Is he quiet? Looks like I should probably raise it a little bit, so I'm gonna. All right. Yeah, how you been, man?
The whole adulting thing sucks.
Oh, I know. I disappeared for a year and a bit because I was like, I'm gonna go get a regular job, and then like, think about it, I should have saved up a lot of money from that. Because I quit in January, and I'm like, I'll have like 4 months of my bills covered. I'm good. And now I'm like, I have 2 months covered because I had shit come up.
Yeah.
Well, I had like friends and family that were like, I'm fucked on my bills. Like their job will like not give them hours or something like that. And they're like, is there any way? And I'm like, I got some savings, yeah. And then I'm like, oh god, my 4 months of savings went down to 2. So I'm like, mind you, I only got to come up with like 225 more bucks, and I've got my bills for next month covered. So we're good. And it's still like relatively the start of this one. So, and it's Canadian money, so it's not even real money. That's like 170 bucks American. So, and I think I had that set in Canadian. If not, well, then extra money for the next month or phone bill. Technically, I've got to come up with 600 bucks a month, not 475. But you know, I only got to come up with 225 right now because I sold some amiibos yesterday. But why is your adulting suck, my friend?
Well, aside from pretty much not being home for the most part, they keep on deploying me halfway across the world in shady places. No, actually, I do get a chance
Were
to
you
travel more with
redeployed
my
again?
job. Nah, well, not with the military, no. But with my job, they do send me all over the world now.
Oh, I thought you became a mercenary. God damn it.
Fuck no, my back and joints don't appreciate that shit anymore.
You're like, I'm not as young as I used to be, kid. Fuck me.
If anything, I look like an old man running around, and I'm only 37.
Oh, bro is struggling. I'm out here being
Yeah.
28 and being like, yeah, I have a couple of discs in my back crushed. So I shrank, bro. I was, okay, for like years, I was 5'11" and a half inch. So I just lied and said I was 6 foot, right? Because why wouldn't you, right? You round up, right? And then I grew an inch when I was 24. All right. So I was 6 foot and a half inch. So I was like, I'm actually over 6 feet. All right. I mean, that half inch mattered, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, it mattered to me. All right. And then when I was like 27, 27 because I turned 29 this year. So 27, I was working in construction, and I may or may not have needed to lift up our entire scaffolding that was over 1,000 pounds. A couple inches off the ground so we can put some wood under it to re-level it. Otherwise, the whole thing is going to probably collapse. And that's not good when you're 3 stories up. So since I was the only one that was able to fit and stand in the spot that I was able to lift from, that was not good. And I felt my back go clunk, clunk, and I shrank. And now I'm 5'10" and a quarter. I'm not even 5'11" anymore, bro. I'm 5'10" and a quarter. I'm so sad. Yeah, I'm shrinking and I'm not even old. Yeah, my back hurts like a bitch every fucking day. It doesn't help I sit in a chair all fucking day now. But, you know, or doing like heavy lifting with like the other job that I picked up. Even though I was like working at McDick's, I was like the overnight maintenance guy, and not like the normal maintenance where you like sweep and mop. I was like the machine maintenance. So like I'm taking shit apart and like carrying it around, bringing it all the way to the back, you know, washing the whole fucking thing, bringing it back up. Like it was a lot, right? And I didn't realize I was doing a lot of lifting, and I was just sitting there. And one day I just went past the mirror and I looked at myself. I'm like, why the fuck am I jacked? I don't even work out anymore, right? So I asked my little brother, right? Because my little brother and I are roughly the same kind of build, right? Roughly the same height. And, you know, he's very similar to how I was like 5 years back. So, because he's 5 years younger than me, and like he goes through a lot of the same shit that I did and everything. And I was like, hey man, just a random question. Do you ever just get random muscle mass out of nowhere? Right? And he goes, I mean, I like growth spurts and shit, but no, not normally. And I was like, okay, because I'm like kind of jacked now. And he's like, what? And like, I like took off my shirt and he was like, oh shit, yeah. What have you been eating? I'm like, bro, McDicks. That's all. And he goes, don't you eat like frozen dinner shit at home? I was like, oh yeah, like I eat like the Crave things. He goes, dude, you're eating straight protein. I was like, oh yeah, that would do it. I'm eating like 4 times the daily normal intake of protein every day. plus eating a bunch of fatty food and then moving around. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And he was like, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, oh. I have an 8-pack now, though, so that's cool. And I was like, I wasn't expecting that. And then, like, my arms are a lot more defined, and I was like, oh, I'm so happy with myself. Bro's out here playing Fallout 76 while chatting with me. I can't believe this, man. 76?
I gotta check on a few things.
76, bro.
Actually,
Not even a good Fallout.
For the longest time, like I shelved this game, mainly because obviously whenever it came out, it was just straight dog shit. I have no idea why Bethesda wanted to take their Fallout series and then turn it from single player to multiplayer. And
I'm okay with that if they did it well.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where like it wasn't like full blown like multiplayer, like Final Fantasy 14 or shit like that. I mean, you only got like what, maybe tops 20 people, whatever the case is, on the map. So that's not bad. But whenever they didn't have anything as far as NPCs on there, and it was just like a free range kind of thing, I'm like, what the fuck? And of course, everybody's just like, yeah, this is god awful. There's actually no story to this.
Yeah, the story-based series doesn't have a fucking story in the game.
Yeah,
fun.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And if you want any missions or anything else like that, you find holotapes or you find notes or whatever the case is. And it was just like, yeah, it was abysmal for, I want to say, what was it, about a year or two, whatever the case is. And then finally, after enough backlash, they finally came over and fixed quite a bit of stuff. And so finally, like, one of my other friends, she's just like, yeah, I was streaming this the other day and everything else. And she was playing with one of her friends and stuff, and I was sitting there kind of watching the stream for a little bit, and I'm just like, oh, like they actually have NPCs now. It's like, oh yeah, oh no, it's a hell of a lot better now, and it's actually a lot more fleshed out.
It's weird that it launched so poorly, because like they had the Elder Scrolls Online, they knew what people wanted, just a Fallout version, and they didn't make it. What you need to do with Fallout is just make a normal Fallout game, right, and just make it co-op. That's all. Not some live service bullshit. Make it so you can play it normal, but also make it so you can play co-op. Like, remember as kids, right? Like teenagers, kids, all that shit. Like, you could play through a game co-op, and like the game wasn't different. It was just you had your friends with you. Like for example, Halo, Call of Duty. Shit like that. Not hard, right? And now they're just like, oh no, it's all live service. You gotta go in like a million fucking people. It's like, bro, like, I just want me and like 1 to like 3 of my buddies to just fucking cause havoc in Halo. Or I want to go fuck some shit up in Call of Duty. Or I want to go and destroy the wasteland. All right? Like, or throw me in fucking Tamriel. Like, games like that. Just like me and some friends fucking shit up. Could you imagine playing like Oblivion when it first came out, but instead of just like playing it by yourself, you and another friend are essentially playing Dungeons and Dragons, but it's the fuck around and find out version where you can do whatever the fuck you want, and you just go to the Shivering Isles and you're like, Sheogorath, I understand that you want madness, because that's kind of your thing. But however, what if you get chaos? Me and my friend, we can do that. We're pretty fucked up. Doing it yourself, yeah, that's fine. But like, I would have fucking been so stoked. I would have actually handed my little brother a controller instead of taking the Xbox all fucking day. Like, I would have had fun with my brother doing that. But no, he was like, can we play Call of Duty or Halo? I want to play. And I was like, oh, but my elf can jump really high. Like,
pretty much.
Yeah, would not have been hard to do with fucking Fallout. But I'm glad to hear that it's actually good now.
I mean, it's actually pretty well rounded. And it's one of those things they do constantly kind of throw in these different what they call seasons. It's like events that go for like 2-3 months or whatever the case is. And it gives you a chance to like kind of collect unique items for that particular season. Each one of them has kind of a theme and new stuff that comes in with it. The part that I'm not really too terribly keen on, but I mean it's shit in modern day, is all the microtransactions. So if you want to get more exclusive stuff or like specific things you can build at your camp or your settlement, whatever the case is. That actually costs money to actually get some of that stuff. And if you actually want to have a in-depth inventory to the point where you can actually store all the bullshit you're going to be picking up in the wasteland, for a much larger inventory hold, essentially you have to subscribe to their monthly or yearly thing.
Oh, fuck that. No. See, I don't like live service shit like that with microtransactions. It's like, why? I mean, don't get me wrong, I was just talking about Oblivion, but they are the start of microtransactions. Because, like,
yes, they are.
The fucking horse armor, bro. Why? It was not necessary, and it was so dumb. So, like, we blame Bethesda for the start of microtransactions. And don't get me wrong, you can make microtransactions good. Such as Fortnite. As someone that does not enjoy playing Fortnite, I will only play it when Geki is like, hey, I need help with getting this achievement. I'm like, okay, cool. Right? But, like, I'm not a fan of Fortnite. However, if anyone has done microtransactions correctly, it is them. Because, like, you can achieve everything just playing. You just have to play a lot, right? And, like, another good example would be, like, Genshin or Zenless Zone Zero. So many people are like, oh, all the whales, and it's, like, it's just pay to win. I'm like, dude, it's literally, you can beat every one of these fucking games or every quest with the default character. Like, the first character you get, you can beat it. It's just your own playstyle and getting new shit. You don't play against other people. You are playing against NPCs. You can beat this game. You just need to get good, right? So, like, I get it. Like, there is ways to make it good like those, right? Where it's just, this is a random thing that you can have now, but you can also earn it. And I think more games need to adapt that rather than being like with Halo Infinite with like, oh man, this armor and everything, you have to pay for it. I'm like, okay, number one, I like the idea of armor customization. I guarantee you at least somebody that has hung around us has tried to get that Hayabusa armor back in the day. I know I was one of them. Got the Recon helmet too. I didn't know how I got it. I found out afterwards you had to kill a Bungie employee in a fucking matchmaking. So that was neat. Better than the developers. That was cool. But I think you end up getting it like for free later on from something else. Something was like ODST or something gave it to you for free. But I had it before that, and the Hayabusa armor was like, get that. That was the main thing. Like, if you had that, you were good at this fucking game. Probably why I'm still good at Halo to this day, because that was just ingrained into me. But like, that's the type of shit that I want. I want to be able to earn it in game without paying for it, because now I feel like at Halo, it's like, oh, this is here for a limited time. And like, I get it. A limited time is cool. But make it so it's not impossible for me to get just from playing, you know? And then don't put certain armors and shit behind a paywall. Like, that's lame. Like, yes, it doesn't change the game at all, but if it's earnable normally, let me earn it normally, you know? Like, that's so much better in my opinion. And then if something is like a limited time, make it so it's like a yearly event or something, you know? So it can come back, you just have to wait another year or like 6 months, 3 months, whatever it is, right? Just recycle your shit and don't put a paywall in front of it so you get more people playing your game. I don't think a lot of companies realize that the reason that people don't stick to their game playing it for a long time is because they put these paywalls there where you can just buy everything and then you aren't dedicating hours of your life trying to grind to get it. If you want more play hours so your game looks better, right? Just do that. They're like, oh, but like, it doesn't matter. We're not making money with that. It's like, what happened to making good games? You know, like, I would much rather just play a good game. Like, I don't care. Like, we used to get great games every single fucking year from different companies, right? Like, I understand the scope of games is larger now, right? Like, we're not going to make a GTA 5 in a year, right? Makes sense. But it's been over 10. We should have had GTA 6 by now, all right? Because we had, like, what was it? 3 Vice City and San Andreas were all within 4 years. I'm pretty sure. Plus, they had side games like Liberty City Stories and shit like that. I think that was on the PSP. But even that, it's like a port and change, right? And there's other stuff like that. Like, I get the scope of the games is larger, but like, why are we waiting so long? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But then you think about it, it's like, oh, it's because they have microtransactions and they keep milking this and not work on something, you know? Hence Elder Scrolls Online and no Elder Scrolls 6. I'm just saying. Anyways, that was my rant. Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, you're not wrong though. I mean, that's one of the things that I do miss about the older games. Is the fact that I mean, it was one of those things. There was a lot of thought process that go into them. And okay, if you really wanted some of the cool stuff or the high end stuff, you had to work to get it. It was really like, okay, hey, you had to put your skills to the test in order to achieve, set of armor, weapon, whatever the hell the case is, or even if it's a look. Um,
Or an
you
emote
actually have to
even
go
or
out
some
there.
shit.
Yeah, I mean it's but yeah, everything's nowadays is kind of like served up or on a silver platter, so to speak, to the point where
Yep.
it's just like, oh, I get it, this is a little tough for you and everything else. Well, if you pay his
Yeah, if you just steal your
$25,
parents' credit card, like, fuck.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. If it goes to say like actually being able to choose like certain items, I view that a little bit, like I'm stressing a little bit part, a little bit better than the random loot boxes, because at that point in time, that is just straight
Yeah.
gambling.
Well,
And I
yeah,
don't,
it's gotcha,
yeah.
right? So, like, to me, like, there's an appeal of both, right? Like, if I can set a target and aim for it, and I think Genshin and whatnot does that pretty well. They can have the gotcha side of it, right, where it's like random loot box type shit. But there is certain items that are like made in like a do this quest line, and you can go get that, So you just have to like do a lot, but like you can do it. So I think that's kind of cool. But no, I get what you're saying with that. Like it's. I do like being able to pick what I want. Like back in the day before we had like the microtransaction type thing, you had to get achievements in game to unlock stuff, right? And like seeing your gamer score go up or whatever the PlayStation had, right? That was cool. That was a mark of, hey, I'm a good gamer, right? And like if you lost your account, it felt like the world was ending because I put so many hours into this and now nobody knows how much I did, right? It was like a proof of my achievement. And like to this day, I'm still very similar on that kind of point where, like, if I play Steam games, right, I try and get all the achievements for the game, depending on if I like the game or not. Like Rocket League, I had every achievement for that until they got new achievements, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do any of that. People like, what do you mean? You have hundreds of hours in this game. What do you mean you don't know how to fly? I'm like, I'm not good at it, so I stay on the ground. They're like, what? Like, I'll run off a wall and jump, but that's about it. I don't really fly. And they're like, the only achievements you're missing are the flying ones. I'm like, yeah, there's 3 of them. Or if you look at like my sorry, my throat is a little bit sore. I haven't been talking much today. Well, that's a lie. I've been talking too much today. I said the wrong thing. Like Halo Master Chief Collection, if you look at the achievements that I'm missing, it's, I believe, the lasso ones and multiplayer. That's it. Because I don't play multiplayer. I play campaign. I am a PvE person. I do not like PvP. So I very much so just, I like to fight enemies. I don't like to fight people. And it's not because I don't think I'm as good as other people, because like I'm not going to be saying that I'm bad, right? I'm just, I don't know, to me it's less fun. Like I would much rather take on like waves upon waves of enemies that are just cannon fodder because, haha, fuck you, I'm a Spartan. Versus like, oh, yep, I got a headshot again. Oh, that guy was hacking. Oh, that guy just banged me through the wall somehow, even though there's no wall banging in this game. Okay. Oh, I got stuck, even though there's no one around me. All right, cool. Yeah, like there's too many cheaters online, so I don't really like doing online games,
Well, you got that, and then of course, depending on the game, like Black Desert was notorious for this, where you get people that like live, eat, and breathe, PvP and everything else. So their gear is specifically decked out to just massacre people,
Yep.
and they've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Playing the meta.
Yeah, and so like you get somebody that's like PvE and stuff like that that's not really paying attention. These guys come out of left field and just gank your ass for shits and giggles, and you're just like, yeah, I mean that kind of takes a flavor out of this game. If I'm going to be out here doing my thing, and all of a sudden some asshole's going to come out of left field, and, paint you with a fucking big, pretty much whatever the hell they have going on.
Yeah, essentially the big fuck you hammer. Yeah. Like I remember Kurtzpell when that first came out. I got into the closed beta, and I don't know why I'm so lucky in getting into games closed betas or getting like demos, but like it's what happens. And I was in the closed beta for that, and that was back when they had the Blazing Fists attack, which was, because there was different fighting styles. There was like sword, there was bow and arrow, there was magic, and there was fists, right? And I got the fists, and you had to pay for it at the time, but like, I think my buddy gifted it to me because it was like a DLC for a game that's in beta, which is fucking weird. But which is now part of the base game, so you didn't get reimbursed for it, which is funny. But I figured out a way in the training mode how to, because the training mode puts you up against essentially the same as like a PvP character, because there was PvP as well as a very good PvE game. Fucking amazing PvE game. I loved it. But the PvP was surprisingly fun too. Like, I actually played PvP in that. But I went into the training mode and I found out that with the Blazing Fists, you can do an infinite combo. And I was streaming when I figured that out. Like, it's like a complete stun lock. You can't get out of it. It is like essentially infinite damage. You're going to beat this person. And even if you get hit, because of how Blazing Fists was at the time, you would not be knocked out of your attack pattern, because you were just pretty much like steamrolled through it all, and you were able to gain. I don't know if you were able to gain back health or if there just wasn't an ability to aim at you once you got them in the air. But regardless, it was pretty much impossible to hit you once you started this attack. So my friend that was very into Curse Spell at the time texted me, or I guess messaged me on Discord, but same difference. And they're like, "Hey, so Curse Spell is getting an update." And I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of cool. Like, what's the update?" He goes, "They're patching the thing you found." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, you're in the Discord." I was like, "What do you mean I'm in the Discord?" And yeah, the clip that someone made of that, because I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, "Yo, someone clipped that." Was shared to the Curse Spell Discord. Yeah, that was my most viewed clip ever at the time. But it had copyrighted music. Yeah, the game that I fucking loved at the time, right? It was my most viewed clip, but it had copyrighted music, and that was before the whole breakdown on Twitch, or crackdown on Twitch, where they were like, "Get rid of that." So yeah, they patched that out real quick, and I was like, "Damn." Well, no PvP for me, because once I got that, oh, OBS disconnected. OBS reconnection successful. It says so, but I'm getting 0 kilobytes. Uh-oh.
You broke it.
Apparently.
Oh, right now I'm watching an ad.
I think stream ended. That is weird.
This thing said, "Fuck you."
Yeah. I mean, I kind of expected it. My PC has no, it's not the PC that has issues. I know that this version of OBS that I'm